Hi, I'm Kate Alley, Vice President of Development at Opportunity House. Welcome to another episode of Faces of Opportunity. I've got with me today Delia McLendon, Vice President of Housing and Shelter Services, and Tracy Boggs, who works at the 2nd Street Learning Center. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having us, Kate.
Thank you. So Tracy, you have a long history with Opportunity House, and we're so glad that you're working with us now. Can you tell me a little bit about how you came across Opportunity House and what your time was when you first started there?
I came to Opportunity House homeless with one daughter. They showed me, I got involved with the case management. They showed me what I needed to do to get back on my feet. I moved away and realized that I wasn't quite ready to be on my own. I moved back, and then I have two daughters at Opportunity House. They've still welcomed me back and still helped me out, dealing with the getting into school, going to college. I went to BTI and got a degree there. I'm now the teacher assistant in the infant toddler area of the 2nd Street Learning Center.
Wow. You went to college?
I went to BTI.
Wow, that's amazing. That's quite a story. Delia, when did you meet Tracy?
And Tracy really just skimmed over her story because she is a really fantastic woman. When she came to us at Opportunity House, like she said, she was homeless and somewhat broken because by the time you get to being homeless, you are a broken person.
Yes.
And when she got to us, she did engage in the services that we offered her. She went to the life skills classes that we were offering at that time. She learned how to set goals for herself and then how to take the action steps to get where she needed to go. And she did come with one daughter who was in school. She graduated from high school. She is working in the community and doing a fantastic job. She had another child when she left us and came back, and had another child who is the sweetest, cutest little girl you ever want to meet. Very smart, does well in school. And Tracy is a fantastic mother. She does a really great job of keeping her girls straightened out. And she learned the skills that she needed. And when she left us, she lived on her own for a while. I don't even know how long you were gone.
I think it was like a year and a half I was home.
And came back because she realized that she needed the supportive services that we offer, because Tracy now lives in our supportive housing program. And she gets as much or as little support as she needs. When she has an issue or she feels like there's a challenge that she's facing that she doesn't really know how to handle it, she'll come back and we'll go over the same steps. This is what you do. You set your goal, you set your steps, and this is how you're going to get to where you go. So she's a really terrific woman, Tracy, and she does a fantastic job in the shelter, in the learning center, and whenever we really need somebody to sing our praises, we can count on Tracy to do that.
That's because you've always been there for me, though. Whenever I needed something, I only had to talk to my case manager and ask, and they always put you in the right direction of what you need to do, and they give you the options. If you want to do this, do it this way. If you want to do that, you do it that way. They've always helped me.
Who's your case manager, Tracy?
I have, is it Shelley this time? Yes, Shelley.
That's wonderful.
Well, and really, when you get to the point where Tracy is, she really has access to the entire team.
Sure. Yeah.
So if she has an issue, she can't get Shelley, she may get Orlando, she may get Sherry, she may get me involved in it. So she has access to the entire team.
Doesn't matter.
Although I say that Opportunity House has the most fantastic case management team of all the agencies in Reading, it still depends on the person, because Tracy could have came in, got back on her feet, or felt like she was, and disappeared. But she knew that it takes time. And the point that we make is it takes from 90 to 120 days to really get back on your feet.
Yeah.
And Tracy realized that. She knew that she wasn't going to just run back out there into the community. So she took her time and did what she had to do, working with the case managers.
Wow, so Tracy, not only did you go to college, you are now working for Opportunity House.
Yes.
That's amazing. So what do you do at the 2nd Street Learning Center?
I'm in with the infants, so I take care of the infants, make sure they're taking care of whatever they need as far as for the day, for the duration of the parents working.
And some kids are there all night, aren't they?
Some people are, some are there. Like I have the one baby comes in at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and she doesn't leave till 2 o'clock the following day. So she's there a little bit more than 8-hour shift because mom they still give her sleep time so she can go home after her 3rd shift job and get some rest before she comes to get the kids.
Oh my goodness. So that mom is really, really grateful for the services that we provide.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So you're with that little girl a lot of that day.
Yeah, with all of them, most of the time they're there before I even get there on my 8-hour shift, and because of the travel time, so I see them for 8 hours, plus they're still there when I leave. So some of them are, because they still get the travel time for the parents to get where they need to go, wherever it is their job is, and then get back to the daycare to pick them up.
Are most of the children in the daycare because their parents are working multiple jobs? Is that?
Not most of them. It's just one job maybe, because it is a 24-hour service. It's the only one that I know of in Reading that they provide that. So people with the 2nd and 3rd shift jobs do get the time to have a job, especially if you're a single parent or struggling family. You need that support to have somebody take care of your child.
Well, when you were going through school, did you have your kids in daycare at the 2nd Street?
Yes, I did.
Oh, how about that?
Yes, both
When
of my
she
daughters.
first came to us, and she had only her oldest child, she was in the daycare so that Tracy could really just focus on herself. So her daughter had a chance to interact with her peers, and Tracy had a chance to focus on herself, focus on her goals, and do what she needed to do during the day. So even though she wasn't employed when she came to us, she still needed that 2nd Street Learning Center time to just get through her day and do what she had to do.
Mm-hmm. And even when I was in school, I could take my girls to 2nd Street
so you could do your homework.
So I could do my homework or my classes during my classes. Yeah.
So not only did you get the assistance from us, that you're now giving back and giving others a chance to get help as well. Well, we really appreciate that, Tracy. Is there anything you want to say to anyone out there who might be struggling, who might be going through a rough time? Any advice you could give or anything you want to share with them?
Maybe to stop beating themselves up about the situation and look for the help that they need to come to 2nd Street. We all have been there, and we've all made mistakes, and admit your mistakes and get the help that you need, especially for the children.
That's amazing wisdom. Thank you so much, Tracy, for being with us. And thank you, Delia.
Sure.
Thank you for watching Faces of Opportunity. You can find us on Facebook at Opportunity House or on our website, www.ophouse.org.